Hello everyone, I'm Video Game Hazard, back for some more Pokemon Fire Red. In the last episode, we defeated Blaine, the gym leader of Cinnabar Island. And this time, we're heading north onto Route 21. For yet another sea route. And we have immediately run into another trainer. Right now, I'm in a triathlon meet. Cool, good for you, buddy. So I should mention, there are a few new encounters here, some of which actually apply to routes 19 and 20 as well. If you were to use a Super Rod on these routes, you have a chance of finding a Seadra, only 4% encounter rate, in Fire Red, and if you were playing Leaf Green, you would also have a 4% chance of finding a Kingler, which is the evolution of Krabby. I don't believe we've seen Kingler yet, but I'm sure we will at some point. I believe there's also one other encounter we can find here, but we'll have to wait a bit before we can talk about that. I don't really plan on catching any new Pokemon from here on out, aside from like special cases like legendary Pokemon. But yeah, I will still be talking about new encounters as they show up, so don't worry about that. Also, I got ambushed, of course. Feel the sun and the wind. Yeah, it feels great, I say, looking outside at my very cloudy weather here in northern Connecticut. Not sunny at all, and I don't know if it's windy. Whatever. This guy has a Poliwhirl. Let's just body slam it, I guess. You're gonna do a rain dance. No, maybe that's an opportunity to use Thunder. Maybe we can use your move against you. Let's see, you have a Tentacool. Let's switch to Blitz. Why not? I'd like to try that. I don't want to waste it on just the Tentacool, though. That's not really deserved, I don't think. I want to use it on your last Pokemon. So we'll use Thunderbolt on the Tentacool first. And what is your last Pokemon? It better not be another Tentacool. I want it to be something that deserves to take a Thunder. A Seadra, there we go, that's more like it. And because the rain continues to fall, Thunder will be sure to hit. Well, bam! And that is definitely going to be a one-shot. Though I think Thunderbolt also would have one-shot, because I'm 9 levels higher. But whatever, I just wanted to do that. Alright, we defeated that guy. Yow, I lost. A lot of these guys seem to say yow, just in general lately, not even just the swimmers. I'm gonna switch Blitz into the front. Might want Jeremy to gain a level or two after I train Blitz a bit. I caught my Pokemon at sea. Well, I expect nothing less of a swimmer. I can't say I'm surprised by that at all. Oh, you have a Starmie. I think that's the first time we've seen one since the Cerulean Gym, actually. So yeah, it's been quite a long time. But this thing is not going to survive a Thunderbolt. No. I did not think so. Diver, down! Sorry about that. I got interrupted by my cat and also a phone call. Anyway, I believe there may be a hidden item on this route, but it kind of... I don't know what the conditions are for it appearing. I think it's... I don't know what it depends on. I think it's sometimes here, sometimes isn't, but other than that, there's no hidden items here. It's basically... or no items in general. It's basically just a bunch of swimmers and fishermen. Very similar to the other sea routes, with one notable difference that we'll get to shortly as soon as we can get through all these trainers. This guy just has a Sea King and a Goldeen. I don't know why you led with the Sea King instead of the Goldeen, but whatever. Fine by me, I guess. I just hope you're enough to get me a level up. But will you actually do that? You will! Okay. That's good. Level 42. That burned some time. It sure did. And now I would like to switch Jeremy back into the front. I want everyone at least level 42. And then let's jump back into the water. Yeah, no, the hidden item does not want to show up. Doesn't want to show up there either, but we have another fisherman. Hey, don't scare away the fish. I will scare away all the fish. It just means that you'll have less Pokemon to attack me with. Fisherman Claude. He's got a Shelter. Okay. We're gonna... You know, this is a great time to show off Solar Beam. So let's charge the sun. Oh, I don't like that you're using Aurora Beam. It's an Ice-type move, so super effective against Jeremy. I am able to heal up a little bit of that because of the leftovers. And of course using Protect. Okay. Alright, so he just completely blocked Solar Beam. I guess I'll have to use it on another Pokemon that's less prone to using Protect. I guess we'll use Giga Drain. Hopefully that's a one-shot. Should be with me being 10 levels higher, and sure enough it is a one-shot. Very cool. What is your next Pokemon? Oh, you're sending out Cloyster. Alright, it's gonna be more of the same. I'm actually gonna switch to Mustafar, I think. It's been a while since we've used him, because of all the sea roots around, so let's beat a water type with a fire type. Well, he's also ice type, so fire will do neutral damage, but whatever. Let's use Flamethrower on this thing, and that's a one-shot. I would expect nothing less with me being 12 levels higher. Yeah, I don't know why these fishermen are all so low-leveled, or I guess just the trainers here in general. But yeah, they're kind of under-leveled compared to us. They really should have been a little higher leveled, but whatever. It is what it is. We have another swimmer here. The sea cleanses my body and soul. So I've heard, though I haven't really been swimming in quite a while. I used to like swimming a lot as a kid, but and I'm actually a decent swimmer, but I don't know, in recent years I haven't really felt it, at least swimming in the ocean. But anyway, let's actually try to get off Solar Beam this time against the Seadra, because I don't think it can Protect. It is, however, going to use Smokescreen to try to make me less accurate. But we get it off anyway! Sun Laser! The sun is a deadly laser, and you don't have a blanket. Let's get the experience from that. You have a Tentacruel. I'm going to switch over to Attenborough to deal with that. And we're going to immediately use Psychic, because that just makes the most sense to use. You're using Wrap. That's going to do a bit of damage to me every turn, unless I just one-shot you right now. No, I did not one-shot you. Okay. So Wrap is actually going to do a bit of damage to me. How much does that do? 10 damage? Nah, not too bad. Constrict is going to do 2 damage. That's funny. Laughable. But whatever. The waste of a time Tentacruel is out of the way now. Still giving me chump change, these swimmers. I don't really appreciate that. Oh, we have a double battle. Huh? A battle? Ian, can't you do it alone? No, you're gonna make your little brother fight me alone? That's not a very good thing for you to do as the older sibling. Kind of setting a bad example, don't you think? Whatever. I'm gonna use Solar Beam on the Seadra and Thunderbolt on the Starmie. Things that we've already done to separate Seadra and Starmie on this route. Starmie, of course, goes down in 1 hit. Seadra's just gonna use Leer, I guess. Okay. Let's take in Sunlight. And because I would like Jeremy to actually get the kill, I will just have Jeremy use Thief. Although maybe I should be using Iron Tail more. I haven't been able to use that very much. Of course, Thief almost one-shots it with a crit. Wow. Honestly, kind of incredible it did that much damage, even with the level difference. Oh, and then we do Solar Beam Chip. That is also an unnecessary crit. All right, sure. I guess that makes sense. I also got 2 crits in a row there. That's crazy. But I love when that happens. It's so stupid. More fishermen. You want to know if the fish are biting? I misread biting as another word, but I'm not gonna say what that word is. All right, you just have a Seeking. We will use a Solar Beam. Water Sport does basically nothing. Waste of a move. So let's take in the sunlight. Hopefully I don't hurt myself in confusion. And of course I do. Alright, fine. I'll use Giga Drain next turn, if that'll make you happy. Alright, snap out of confusion. I guess I did make you happy. Whatever. And that is a one-shot. Good. I don't know why I was worried that it wouldn't be a one-shot. So that works for me. You have a Goldeen. I guess we'll stay in. I'll just slash you. I'm not worried about you at all. And that is a one-shot. And we get a 666 experience. Oh no, Jeremy's the devil because he leveled up from that. Seeking is next. I would like to stay in, I guess. We'll Giga Drain again. Flail is not going to do very much. I don't know if we've talked about that move. I know we've seen it before, but I haven't explained what it does. Flail does more damage the less HP you have. So if that thing were in the red, then Flail would have done a lot more damage. And then, of course, you're finishing off with one last Seeking. We'll just use one more Giga Drain, I guess. It misses a Supersonic, and we can get the hopeful one-shot. Yes, we can. And it's a crit, which we didn't need. So I guess that works for me. Whatever. Get the experience for that, and Fisherman Ronald is done. Dang. And I guess I should also say that I will probably be showing all of these trainer battles, just because this episode isn't going to have a whole lot to it. It's more of an intermission for things that I plan on doing next time, but is an area that I wanted to go through nonetheless, especially since it wouldn't really fit in any other spot very well. So this is just getting its own episode. This guy, oh geez, does he have a team of just 6 Magikarp? I think he might. I think this might be the 6 Magikarp guy. Whatever, I can one-shot with Ice Beam. Oh yeah. There's Magikarp number 2. Fisherman Wade. Oh jeez, I'm gonna have to heal leftovers every turn. Get another Ice Beam one-shot. Down it goes. And let me guess, Magikarp number 3! Yes! We may not be getting much experience for this, but at least Attenborough's close to a level up, so I might as well leave it in. Especially since Ice Beam is able to just one-shot. And I guess that means Surf can as well, but I think it's funnier to freeze all the Magikarp. Especially since we've already made the drowning joke a million times. So, Magikarp number 4. I think this one will give me the level up, actually. Down it goes. And it does give me the level up. Cool. Level 43. Oh, we want to learn Safeguard. I would probably pass on that, but I think we've seen that before. Protects the whole party from status problems for 5 turns. It can be useful, but I personally don't want to use that. Magikarp number 5 is coming out now. We'll use another Ice Beam on that. We've already used half of the PP for that. And you know what? For the last Magikarp, sure, why not? We'll use the Surf on it. Because drowning the fish is not something that should be possible, but Magikarp is so pathetic that it may as well be possible. And I got a crit, because of course. Maybe I really did drown that Magikarp. I don't know. Whatever, Fisherman Wade is done. Magikarp just don't make the grade, do they? No, I don't know why you thought having 6 of them was a good idea. You could have at least had a Gyarados. Whatever. Now if we head up this way, we actually find some grass over here. And this is the unique part of the route that I wanted to talk about. Because I think my Repel is still active. But I do want to at least show this Pokemon, even if I don't want to capture it. You have a 100% chance of finding Tangela here, which is why I don't recommend doing that trade back in the lab on Cinnabar Island. I'm just gonna KO it. I do not want to capture it, like I said before. So we're just gonna KO it. But if we head even further up, there's actually a guy up there. And what do you know? We're back in Pallet Town. So, while we're here, why don't we visit Mom? What do you have to say? Andrew, you should take a quick rest. Yeah, so I don't think I've showed this before, but if you head back to your house in Pallet Town, your mom can just heal your party, like a Pokemon Center. Oh good, you and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. Bye, Mom. And while we're here, we may as well, pay Professor Oak a visit, too. So what do you have to say, good old Professor Oak?
Good to see you. How is your Pokédex coming along? Here, let me take a look. The amount of progress you've made on your Pokédex is 125 Pokemon seen and 63 Pokemon owned. Professor Oak's rating? Ho-ho! This is turning into quite the respectable Pokédex.
Unfortunately for you, I will not be completing the Pokédex, so that'll have to do for now. And the poor Bulbasaur still sitting here on the desk. One day you'll find a friend, I hope. But that's about all there is here right now. There's nothing new in Pallet Town first now. Also, guy blocking my way, thanks. But yeah, there's not much else here, so we might as well just go ahead and fly back to Cinnabar Island, because if you remember from last time, Bill wanted us to join him on his way to One Island. And before you head to One Island, I'm going to highly recommend that you bring a Pokemon like Raticate, which can use HMs like Cut, Strength, and one other that we're about to unlock. I think for now, I'm gonna leave Jeremy in the PC for now. So we'll leave him there for now. And I recommend bringing an HM user with you, because it is very important that you know that once you go to One Island, you will not have an opportunity to use the PC for a little while. And you will not be able to come back to the mainland of Kanto for a little while as well. So make any necessary preparations you need to, and then once you're ready, go ahead and talk to Bill. Hey, you kept me waiting. Ready to set sail to One Island? I sure am. Well, that's it. Let's go. So let's leave the Pokemon Center, and then there should be a boat over here somewhere. There it is, just pulling up right on time. Looks like my pal's boat arrived too. He sent it specially here to Cinnabar to pick me up. And me as well, I guess. And we cross the sea over to One Island. Here we are. This is One Island. There are several islands around here, and this is one of them. My friend Celio sent the boat to fetch me here. He's in charge of the island's PC network by his lonesome. Why am I telling you this now? Let's just go see Celio. So he's gonna bring us up to this building right here, which is kind of like a Pokemon Center, but a little different. And we meet Celio here. Hey there, Celio. Bill, I can't believe you came out here. Well, absolutely. How's your research coming along? Oh, wait a second. Andrew, this is my buddy Celio. He's one dedicated PC maniac. Celio, this is Andrew, a rising contender as the Pokemon champ. That's really impressive. I hate to say it, but I have zero aptitude for battling. Anyways, I'm glad to meet you. So, bring me up to speed. How's your machine running? It's running fine, but we're too remote out here. The PCs on this island just can't link with your PC, Bill. Not pill! That's terrible. Oh yeah? Okay, let me take a look-see. Hang on here, I think we can make it work. Let me help you, okay? Andrew, can I get you to wait for me just a bit? Actually, can I get you to do me a favor? The island next to this one's called 2 Island. There's a guy there that runs a game corner. He has this thing for rare rocks and gems. We keep in touch, being fellow maniacs. So can I get you to deliver this meteorite to him? We got the meteorite from Bill. And we have an objective now. Andrew, if you are going to 2 Island, please take this. And we get the Tri-Pass. That allows us to ferry between 1 Island, 2 Island, and 3 Island, which are the first 3 islands of the Sevi Islands, which is the larger archipelago here. Oh, you should have this too. And an extra page for the town map. I'll catch you later. Say hi to the guy for me. So let's actually have a look at the town map now. As we can see, these are the Sevi Islands here. It doesn't actually say Sevi Islands, but whatever. As we can see, you can swap between Kanto and Sevi Islands. What does this do? Oh, that just closes it. Okay. As you can see, I don't use the town map very often. But yeah, we now have an objective. Actually, while I'm here, let me talk to a few of these trainers. Palatown, I don't know it. On this island, there's an enormous volcano. It hasn't erupted lately, so why not enjoy a hike? I may do just that. I wish I could trade Pokemon with my boyfriend who lives far away. Yeah, that would be nice. So yeah, if you check the PC over here, the usual PC services aren't available. And like I said, we cannot return to Kanto just yet. Expanding the Pokemon World Pokemon Net Center. So yeah, that's the name of this building. So we do have an objective now to bring that meteorite to Celio's friend over on 2 Island. But first I would like to explore 1 Island. So on the next episode of Pokemon Fire Red, we're gonna see what 1 Island has to offer. See you guys then.